Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So off we go then. That's been intercepted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. No, that's not going to find its target. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Poor pass that, sloppy. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And he's found a way past. And that's been intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Gnabry.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Ruben Dias with the clearance. Torres. Pedri. Nice little ball through. Mbappe. Ruben Dias is there to heave it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out towards the right wing. Lovren. Interesting ball. Octavio. Now it's Mbappe. Walker clears. And that's been won straight back. Pressing is high and relentless. Lovren charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bissouma. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mateus. He is through here! Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Massive leap! It's run loose, surely this time! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That looks a good ball through. He's had a hit! Could fall kindly. A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And here's Torres. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gnabry tries making a foray down the right. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. Fernando Torres. He's in, surely! Nice interception, well timed. Bissouma. And it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And it's Gerrard. Gets his pass away. He can run onto that. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's left his man. Over to the left. Now it's Otavio. Walker does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to get it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Poor past that, sloppy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gerrard. Rummenigge. Gnabry gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Now it's Messi. Gets it back. Now it's Otavio. There's the shot! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, good read. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Lampard, he's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Foden, drilled in. Big chance! Goal! Argentina!
Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Odegaard smoothly does it. Now it's Haaland, played out wide. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. Plays it forward. Well read, nice interception. Fabinho. Out to the left it goes. That's a good run down the left. Fabinho fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Well, the referee's called play back and has booked him for the original offence. Over to the left, played back in. Saka gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Ball is over the line. And they're quick to get it back. Haaland shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's been taken short.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
Goes in for the header! Oh, man in the way! And the counter is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Looks to the other side. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now, the pass wasn't good enough there, and he knows it. Pavard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Great hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Saka.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Kimmich. Now Foden.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Haaland. Spread out to the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Number 10.
He's left his man.
Number 25.
He's had a shot. It's in. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gnabry.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Gnabry. And that's that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedri sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Big chance, must be! Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Not enough accuracy on that pass. He's left his Mbappe! And it's been taken straight back. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's their second corner of the game. Modric with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Defenders on the back foot. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Octavio. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Octavio. And that has left him in a heap. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Octavio. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Spread out to the left. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Octavio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Gets away from his opponents. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the face. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Played out to the right. Pavard is there to heave it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gets his pass away. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now the counter. He's found a way through. Messi! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Picked out brilliantly. And that interception was most necessary. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovren. Threads one in.
Look, movement creates more options.
In with a header! And that was very necessary. Poor pass that, sloppy. And it's Gnabry. Pavard. And still we await the first breakthrough. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been well dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. Out towards the flank.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Hits one! He scores!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Number 25. Otavio. Number 21.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There will be 5 minutes.
Now it's Griezmann. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's played into the area. Early ball out from the back. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, terrible pass. Fiddles it through. And he's straight offside. And that is that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. How would you sum up what...